I definitely started CAM with much more of the mindset that I needed to help the grey muzzles. I needed to help the older generation. And that was like 10 years ago. I'd been in practice for like 10 years. And that was the predominant amount of dogs that I saw. That was the predominant population. But over the last 10 years especially, there's been a huge drift in our understanding towards it being a young dog disease. And that's a challenge that I really think that we need to communicate that to everybody involved, that actually this is a young dog disease that presents itself to our eyes, because we're the limiting factor. When people say to me dogs hide pain, I'm like, no, we just don't see it. Or understand it. So kind of tell us all about your experiences with this young dog, old dog kind of concept and shift.
I love it. Just to discuss from the shift from the old to the young. I think when I first started in this field 23 years ago, it was the same thing. We focused on the geriatric population. Now they've actually divided dogs that age from senior to geriatric because they are living so long, thanks to you guys, thanks to the veterinarians, thanks to the field of veterinary medicine. And now, we're trying to promote this, and I don't want this to come across the wrong way, that by the time they get the gray muzzle, it's too late. It's absolutely not. But what we want to encourage, as a human PT, movement is life. You have to move, period. Yeah. Or you die, or you die. And that's with any mammalian species, or most species. So how do we break that cycle? Catch these guys early on, catch them when they're puppies, catch it, whether it's OFA, X-ray, MRI, CT, all of our advanced diagnostics are one thing, but to be able to physically put your hands on these young dogs, and, even before a lameness happens, who's to say that we can't identify this even before the dog starts limping? Yeah. And to say, oh, look at the conformation of your German Shepherd compared to the conformation of your Labrador, Chihuahua, whatever you have, is this dog more predisposed to issues down the line? And can we identify that earlier on? So we are seeing these guys live longer. We are identifying elbow dysplasia, which is horrific. I mean, any form of arthritis is tough stuff. But by the time you guys see them and they come to us, the dog is typically lame. There's some issue why that owner has brought their dog to see the veterinarian. Yeah. So how do we break that cycle of, hey, my dog's now struggling to get up? Don't want to say it's too late. It's not too late. But what would have happened a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, had we gotten on board to develop some sort of a program to keep that dog moving and improve and maintain the mobility, maintain that range of motion, maintain that strength? There's so much we as physical therapists, rehabilitation practitioners can do if we break that cycle and catch the